Hey guys, welcome to our YouTube. I'm your host Roxy, and today we're talking about two styles by Estetica. One I'm wearing called Blaze, and this one is called Orchid. So I'm going to start with her since you can see the inside of the cap. We're going to go over some reviews. I'm not going to go too in depth about the cap, but I will show you right here. You have the lace front, a monopart open wefting on the sides and back, and you can tighten it up to a 1/2 inch by using these clips. They are not Velcro, unfortunately, so you do have to kind of clip it in. Sometimes it could be hard for somebody if you're alone. You might have to tighten it before you put it on, which I'll explain that in a minute because I wanted to show you one thing on this one. This is what happens when you try and tighten the wig before you actually put it on. You're actually going to be tightening it and then stretching that lace. So this has been in our production room for quite some time. I'm not sure how often it's been worn, but we have done a live and a YouTube on this Blaze. But take a look at this lace. So it's already starting to kind of tear, and that's just from a couple of wears, you guys. So that was one review on the Blaze, that the lace front can tear very easily, and sometimes the wefts can tear very easily. You want to make sure that you're getting your right measurements. I'm a petite, so I do have to tighten mine extremely tight for it to actually lay flat on my forehead. But if you're an average, this should fit you really nicely. Other than that, this style is really nice. Both of them are very similar. So this one is called the Orchid by Estetica. This is color Vanilla Macchiato. And you can see that it does have a light chestnut brown base with light brown, golden blonde, and you have those really beautiful icy blonde highlights. Gorgeous color. I think all the colors in Estetica are really fabulous, but we're gonna dive deeper into kind of the cons and what you all have been writing us and letting us know your kind of concerns. So one review on both of these styles has been, it feels and it looks kind of costumey. This is a basic synthetic, so if you're having any issues with shine, I recommend using a dry shampoo and using a wide tooth comb as well to comb through that dry shampoo. If you use your hands, you're gonna just be putting oil back into the wig and it's gonna take all that dry shampoo out. So I normally like to carry this around with me. Now, if you look at the shirt that I'm wearing, I have a collared, almost like a collared jacket almost. This is gonna have a lot of friction right at the nape of the neck. So that's where most of the issue is coming from. Because it's such a long style, you do have all those waves, and if you're wearing it for more than a couple hours, even 5 hours or all day, you will definitely need to use a wide tooth comb, maybe run to the ladies' room, kind of take some of your detangling spray or dry shampoo, spray the back of this, and just kind of work your way to the top. So you don't want to start from here and kind of run through it because it will be very tangly and you'll just be stretching out those knots, those synthetic fibers, and it'll bounce back up and get really, really bad on you. So I really apologize for anybody who has purchased this wig and they love it and they only got to wear it a couple times and then it started getting really bad. I think care for these wigs is super important, how you're caring for it, how often you're shampooing it and conditioning it. I would say every 6 to 8 wears is probably the best. Now, if you are somebody who's putting a lot of product in it, like dry shampoo or detangling spray, let that sit. It'll be okay for 6 to 8 wears. You don't have to wash it just because you have product in it. So the more you wear it, the more you wash it, the more you're combing it, all that factors into how long a wig actually lasts. So I would say about 6 to 8 weeks you can get out of this. I normally like to tell my customers, maybe get 2 of them. If this is your favorite wig, which a lot of you have stated, you would have given it a 5-star because of the style and the way it feels, which is great. It's a beautiful style, but it just doesn't last as long as you would want it to. So maybe get 2 of them and kind of, you know, interchange them, if you will. Now, if you look at the lace on the Orchid, and they're almost the same color, not quite. This one's definitely lighter, but it does have dark roots. If you look at the lace right here on this one, the knots aren't as noticeable. Let me kind of magnify this. The knots aren't as noticeable, whereas the one that I'm wearing, see how you can really tell all those knots? So what a lot of you have been doing is going to your stylist and having some fringe cut into it or a bang cut into it. You could even add more layers to this. Now this is not heat friendly. This is a basic synthetic. So keep that in mind. If you have too much shine, use some dry shampoo. If you're having friction in the nape area, use a little detangling spray and your white tooth comb. This is gonna be your best friend with this wig, you guys. But other than that, I think these wigs are really nice for what you're getting, the cost. I think the colors are beautiful. I think the way it lays, the way it feels, for me, again, because I'm aware that it's just a basic synthetic. I'm not comparing it to a wig that costs a lot of money with all the bells and whistles. I'm kind of prepared, so I am okay with how this feels on and the way it looks. I think I like the Blaze better than the Orchid just by the curl pattern alone, but take a look. I'm gonna show you the back. And all I did, you guys, is use a little dry shampoo to take some of that shine out. I am under a lot of lighting, so you're still gonna see some shine. You're not gonna get out the shine completely, but at least you can help that with some dry shampoo. Detangling spray for the nape area. Also be aware of tightening this. You can actually ruin the lace just like I did, so I wanted to show you guys that. It does have that mono part on both of them, so you have that versatility. And be sure to check out the colors. If you're having issues with colors, you can always schedule a virtual consultation with our experts, or you could give us a quick phone call and we can kind of guide you over the phone. This color I'm wearing is RH1488RT8. It's highlighted copper blonde with golden brown roots, whereas this one is definitely lighter. This is vanilla macchiato, and I'll put this on at the end of the show for some fashion. And you have those really nice icy blonde color running through the tips, which is gorgeous. So up next to one another, you can definitely see the difference. This one is warmer, this one is cooler. Okay guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do some fashion for you so you can see what the Orchid looks on my skin tone, and let me know if this helps. If you have any other concerns about the Blaze or the Orchid, comment below. We wanna hear from you. And thanks for watching. Bye guys.